doing this while I'm driving.
Right?
So
I love this. This is real life, guys. This is live here on Elliot Conversation.
I love
I
it.
love it. Yes. So we are here today and we are talking with Don Jones, who is originally from the UK. And we are here to talk about being an artist. And then also, he has an album that is coming out, which I'm really excited to hear about, Hurricane Season 3. So that should be fun and getting into the mind of an artist.
Exactly. So I just pulled over here somewhere quickly so I
Okay.
can focus, give 100% of my attention to what we're doing here.
Awesome. Thank you. So, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Weather's lovely. It's a nice sunny day over here.
Yeah.
Much to be thankful for.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So, you have an album coming out. How long have you been in the music industry?
So, in terms of the music industry, like I've always done stuff with music, but in
Uh,
terms of like releasing professionally, having stuff on iTunes and
okay.
Spotify, that's been since 2018. Like the end of 2018 is when I first
Okay.
started to release music.
Okay. Very cool. And then your new album that's come out, what is the background behind that? What's the inspiration behind that?
So that one it actually released on July 3rd.
Okay.
So it's been out for a little bit now. It's been getting some traction. Um, that one is the finale season of Hurricane Season 3.
Okay.
So when I started back in 2018, I did a Hurricane Season 1,
Right.
which that had a lot to do with some of the physical and emotional troubles that I was dealing with at that time.
Wow. Okay.
Um, I felt like inside there was like an internal hurricane,
Right.
and that year the reason I got that name, it was like the previous hurricane season that
Right.
happened. There was one that was called Hurricane Nate, and
Okay.
my first name is Nate. My middle name is Don.
Okay.
So everyone
Very
was
cool.
calling me Hurricane Nate. So
Okay.
that's kind of how that series developed.
Right. Okay. Very
Yeah.
cool. And I love how all the colors that you surround yourself with in all your like advertising and all of your YouTube and all of your videos is super colorful.
Hey, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Funny part, most people might not know,
Yeah.
but I do graphic design.
Okay.
That's kind of what I do. Whenever I'm not making music.
Yeah.
So I created all of the ads and all of the
Oh,
different designs
wow.
and stuff. That was all me that
Wow.
took my free time and made it.
Wow. That's so cool. I need you to create some stuff for me, man. You're so
Hey,
talented.
hey.
Yes, and I keep getting inspired by your music, and I've been wanting to like get in the studio because I also pole dance and do some other dancing. But it's just been so crazy with the interviews, and the interviews have now gone international, which is so exciting. So it's like I feel you like having different roles of stuff that you do.
Yeah, and that's the part that gets really, really tricky. I'm sure
Yeah.
you've fallen into this, like the management side of it. How do you make sure that you're taking care of the things that you've said that you would do for other people
Yes.
and still finding a way to blaze a trail for your own brand?
Yes, it's so hard. It's so difficult. Yeah. So, how long have you been in the music industry? I know you said did you start out like just singing, or do you do other instruments? How does that go?
Yeah, so like I said, whenever I was younger, I was
Yeah.
always into music.
Yeah.
So about 16, I had a band and I played guitar and I sang in the band.
Okay.
And, we would tour like local areas and stuff, go to all the colleges.
Yeah.
Um, so guitar is really like my first love in terms of like what instruments I play.
Okay.
And I also play piano, though my ability to read music,
Yeah.
since I haven't kept up with it, it hasn't really stuck with me. It's like a language. If you don't keep
Yeah.
up with it and practice it, but I still know the chord progressions and that sort of
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah. That's so true. I used to play piano when I was younger too, and I feel like oh my god, I feel like I've lost it all.
does happen. Yeah, it's tough. You have to keep up with it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So is there any tips that you would give someone who is wanting to get into the industry, or how to even step foot into the industry or want to go mainstream?
So there's a lot of different tips that I can give within
Okay.
what you just asked. First and foremost, stepping into the industry has never been more easy than it is today, just because of streaming and being able to have easy access to, like, your phone can shoot great images and stuff like that.
Right.
Even the recording software and equipment, you don't necessarily have to get into a professional studio to get a
Wow.
professional sound,
Okay.
as long as you know the right people and you have some knowledge of the right equipment.
Right.
But the biggest thing that goes along with that, especially being an independent artist, is you don't have the backing of a label.
Yeah.
So when it comes to things like promotion and actually getting your stuff out there, it can be a little bit more difficult. The number one advice that I can give to
Yes.
people: look around at what everyone else is doing and don't do that.
I love that. Yeah. Be you.
Yeah, you have to stand out, and standing out is really about not following the crowd.
Yeah, that's true. And I feel like some of the most inspirational people and some of the most successful artists are the ones that create their own path, and they're doing their own thing, and they're challenging people's minds, emotions, and spirits to just think differently and not be stuck in a box.
Absolutely. And that's part of my brand slogan: never let anyone put you in a box.
Nice.
Um, and yeah, you make a great point, because the reason why I've been so drawn to music is because of the people who've inspired me. Like, I always listen to Kanye West,
Okay.
and just seeing his story about how everyone tried to tell him what he should do or what he
Right.
was allowed to do, and every single time he's broken through that glass ceiling.
Yeah, that's so true. How long does it take you to come up with a song and to create it? Do you do the lyrics? How much of it do you do?
So I I don't
Uh-huh.
do the music part, like
Okay.
the writing. Um, Even though I can, and I have done on a couple different songs, like Banana
Yeah.
Yellow, which actually is one of my most popular. I made the instrumental. I made the beat for that one.
Okay.
But I know so many talented.
Yeah. Oh no. Come on, internet. Come back. Come back. No. Oh my goodness gracious. Come on, internet. I've lost you. Ah. Oh, we lost him. All right. Let's hope he joins back in. Fingers crossed. Oh my goodness gracious. We'll give it a second and hopefully he will join. Uh, hello, guys. So I was just talking with the fabulous artist, Don Jones, and getting some insight on his new album coming out and getting some tips on some stuff in the industry. So I'm hoping he's able to get on and hop on. And if he's not, then we will go ahead and continue the live and we'll reconnect again. So my name's Jacqueline Valdez. Welcome to Elegant Conversation. We are on a short break because we are having some internet issues. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to get Dawn back on. But thank you guys for staying with and hanging out. All right, let's get him back on. Hello, Beyond Lash. Hello, Shaman Ministry. Hello, Royals. 3.
Hey,
Back on. Yes.
so funnily enough, my phone overheated.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I guess I'm trying to have the air on so it doesn't.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Well,
my
I
goodness.
love and appreciate that you took time out of your busy schedule to have a chit chat with us.
Oh no, I appreciate you too.
Yes. So we were saying, we were talking about as far as you can produce and you can do the music, you do have some of the, you have the skills to do that. But on this last one, you only did parts of it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I think your question was like, how long does it take me to complete
Yes.
the track? So in terms of like actually writing the track itself, I can
Right.
usually write a full song, within an afternoon. Um,
Okay.
and then sometimes I'll go back in and workshop certain areas. But the part that takes the longest is the production side, the
Okay.
mixing and mastering.
Okay. And so where can people find some of your music at?
So I actually just released a new music video, and that one you can either go to the link in my bio
Okay.
and pull the video up there, or if you go straight to YouTube and type in either Don Jones
Okay.
Music, that should pop up, or if you look at
Okay.
Always Active Media, that's the media company that I use to produce.
Okay. Okay. And then I can go ahead and I have you pinned on our interview, but then I'll go ahead and add that to our post on Instagram also. So that way they can see where they can find your music. I think I'm
Am I
losing you
coming
again.
through? I think so, maybe a little bit. Um, yeah,
Oh, no.
I just pulled up. I just pulled up, so I should
Okay.
have better signal now.
Okay. Let's hope to the internet gods.
Okay. It seems like it's doing all right now, though, isn't it?
It seems like it's doing good. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
hopefully this stays.
Yeah.
Um,
Nice. So what exciting things do you have coming up in the future for you?
so in the future,
Uh-huh.
I have been working on some new material. I've been working on a couple new songs. I've done a number of collaborations with another artist down in Florida.
Okay.
Those should be coming out relatively soon. Obviously, you have to finish up all of the loose ends.
Right.
But one of the things I really want to focus on that might be a little bit of a new turn for me,
Okay.
doing more like little like short clips and like put my music to them. So whether that's a short animation scene
Okay.
or just some sort of like cool video,
Nice.
put the visual aspect behind it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. And I love that you have that graphic artist in you too. So you have a lot of different perspectives on what you're wanting people to see.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, that's very cool. So is there any tips that you would give someone who's interested in graphic artwork?
Well, there's a bunch of tips there too, but some of the main ones I would say is if it's something that you love, don't ever let anyone tell you not to do it
I love
because
it.
other people can't decide what you love.
True.
Second thing, if you love it, be prepared that there's other people that won't love it.
True. Good point.
So I know that's a very hard point, especially for a lot of designers.
Yeah.
Because when you're working in an industry field, you may have worked like 14 hours on a project and you show it to the rest of the people in the green room.
Yeah.
And everyone just takes a dump on your idea.
Yeah. That's true. Everyone has a different viewpoint. Everyone has a different opinion. Everyone has different likes. That's what makes, the world the way it is. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, definitely have to have thick skin.
Yeah, but never take it as a negative thing and just keep rolling with the punches because if you like it, then someone else will like it.
Yeah.
And vice versa. So just.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you found that during this quarantine time that you've been more inspired as an artist?
Yeah, I would definitely say that.
Uh-huh.
The whole of hurricane season 3, I wrote I probably wrote 2 songs before the quarantine happened. And as
Wow.
you know,
Okay.
there's 16 songs on the whole
Wow.
album. So the rest of those, yeah, the rest of those songs I wrote all of them during the
Yeah.
quarantine.
You've just been on fire.
Yeah, I was on board. I was in full go mode.
Wow. Nice. Lots of light up fire for you from Steezy LA Flair.
Oh, hey, that's actually another artist that I recently
Uh-huh.
uh, I did a logo for him and his
Nice.
two both of his producers. So,
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, very talented. How did you get started with the whole graphic design and stuff like that?
well, I mean, I've always been in the creative field, like I
Yeah.
said. So, like for me, I always say I was born with a pencil in my hand,
Okay. Cute.
a pencil in one hand, a microphone in the other.
Nice.
So I pretty much came out the womb creating stuff,
Yeah.
and just over the time of just building it, you know, I actually went to school for design, and that's how I
Okay.
made a bunch of other great connections.
Okay.
And then that trip just kept leading me down that path.
Wow.
Um, it's a whole. It's more about just like staying consistent with it, and things
Yeah.
will start to fall in line. I know that's super vague,
Yeah.
but you just have to have faith that as long as you stay consistent and as long as you know make an effort to go out there and make the right connections, you'll have people that will ask
Right.
you like, hey, can you make my logo for me, or can you do this design work for me here?
Nice. Nice. Yeah, and I feel like you said it's you would think it's not that it's like very vague, but it's huge. Consistency is so important, and just staying with the path and just trusting that eventually something's going to happen and something's going to lead to something for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. And then being focused on your vision and keep spreading your unique vision, and then you'll eventually start to reach people that want more.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
doing, people definitely underestimate opportunities like the one that you're providing. Um, it can be a little bit daunting to jump online
Yeah.
and go live in front of people that you don't really know,
Yeah.
and you don't know who's on the other end.
Yeah.
But
Very true.
don't, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So
Yeah.
you have to take every opportunity, and who knows, something may come of it.
Yeah.
An interesting story, right? I was um, I was helping my mum and my sister do like a little rummage sale.
Uh-huh.
And my sister, who's an author, she writes books, so she had her books out there that she was selling.
Oh,
And
nice.
of course, she employed me to do all
Yeah.
of the artwork for her books.
Cool.
A gentleman had come and purchased one of her books, and he was asking her about who did the artwork for her.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right here.
Nice.
And then through that, I ended up gaining another commission. So
Wow. Yeah, you never know. It's so funny that you say that, because the last person I had interviewed, we were talking about missed opportunities, and you don't realize it at the time because you think, oh, it'll happen again, or I'll reconnect with that person again in the future, or fear gets in the way. And yeah, you kind of stop yourself from taking advantage of every opportunity.
fear is the
Yeah.
biggest thing that holds people back.
Yes. Yes, it's so true. I don't know if it's fear of growth, fear of change, or just the word fear, period.
I think fear of change is such a huge thing because people, even if it's not a good existence, people would rather stay with the existence that they know instead
Yeah.
of diving into a big blue ocean of
Yeah.
unknown.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's very true. Was there anything else that you wanted to let the viewers know?
So here's a quote by a good friend of mine. He's
Uh-huh.
actually my same guy that's my videographer. He said, "I'm the type of person to jump off a cliff and build a plane on the way down."
Oh, wow.
If you keep that type of mentality in life, that mentality will take you places that you didn't even think possible.
Wow. I love it. What do you want to be remembered by?
My goal in life is to just make a positive impact on as many people as possible.
I love it. Yeah, and you are definitely. So I'm so excited to see for your career where it's going and following you. Did you want to sing anything for any of the views on the way out?
I didn't have anything prepared.
Okay. We'll
You
have
know,
to have you back on. We'll have
we'll
to
have,
have you back on and you can sing then.
yeah, that way I can have like the music set up and actually
Yeah.
make sure I have good connection so we're not cutting
Yes.
in and out.
Yes, we'll get you back.
Awesome. Well,
Sounds
hey,
good.
I really, really appreciate you putting this on, and I tuned into a couple of the other ones that you did and caught some of the highlights. So I thank you again
Nice.
for doing this and making a hub where other people can come together and experience the joy
Yeah.
of creativity.
Yeah. Of course. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you.
Yes. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one.
All right. Bye.